Here's the first item to show you. It's a four-piece Winnie the Pooh crib set. It also came with the mobile that's shown in this picture. That's not included in the regular package. And I paid $10 for this set. It was in really good condition. I don't even know if people used it. And I sold it for $59.88 plus $19.75 for shipping. Now you're going to notice that my voice isn't matching what I'm saying, and that's because when I first recorded this, I didn't have my microphone turned on, so I sat here and talked to myself. Next time is a pair of Nike Air Max Elite shoes. They were in the house I cleaned out, so I don't have anything in them. Sold for $29.88 plus shipping. Here's a Microsoft Comfort keyboard. I saw a lot of keyboards on eBay, and this one I got free. Sold it for $12.88 plus shipping. Here's a pair of Bostonian Strata men's shoes. These sold for $29.99. I got these out of the house I cleaned out. Here's a Dynamo label maker. Came with three different discs, and that was I think it was $1 at a thrift store. Sold for $12.88 plus shipping. Some hockey skates, wheels. These were 48 cents at Salvation Army. Sold them for $24.88 with free shipping. Hewlett Packard Financial Business Calculator. This one was in a box, stuff I bought for a couple bucks, and this sold for $18.68 with free shipping. Rawlings baseball glove. Got this at a thrift store for $7, and it sold for $24.88 with plus shipping. This is Memo Scriber. It's kind of like a dictaphone. Didn't have a microphone with it, but the person that bought it lived in Alaska, and I sold it for $9.88 plus shipping. It fit in a regional A box. Here's a pair of African hand-carved bookends, and I got these from a lady at a garage sale for $2, and she said she picked them up when she was in Africa, so they must have been carved there. Could have also put folk art in the description for these. Sold for $15.50 plus shipping. Here's a Mizuno catcher's mitt. This one I think I paid $2 for, $2 or $3 for. Sold for $20.50 plus shipping. Nice pair of women's black Boone and Crockett size 3 boots. Sold those for $10 plus shipping. Those were a couple bucks at the thrift store. These were free out of the house that I cleaned out. They sold for $18.27 plus shipping. So I actually thought this watch would go for more. I paid $2 for this at Salvation Army, and it sold for $9.88 plus shipping, or free shipping. These also came out of the house clean out. They sold for $12.88 plus shipping. This Bugatti Umo shirt I thought was a t-shirt when I first saw it, and then I noticed the tag in it, and I had it listed a little higher, but then I lowered the price. Sold for $19.88 with free shipping. Another pair of free shoes. These sold for $16.88. I love finding the Nikes. I clean these up with Mr. Clean Marker sponge things. There's some more free shoes. Sold for $11 plus shipping. These didn't have laces in them. Picked this one up for 68 cents at the Goodwill, or not Goodwill, at Salvation Army. And I took a best offer on it. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like $10 plus shipping. Here's a Art Deco Wolfhound sculpture. I had bought this. You might have seen it in one of my previous videos on a haul video. And this one was, I think I paid $2 for it at that garage sale. And it sold for $45. This is a Walmart exclusive Nerf gun. And I think it was around $10 at Walmart. Sold it for $28.64 plus shipping. These were free from the house clean out. Timberland women's boots. sold for $50, the best offer, with free shipping. But I think they went international, so I actually didn't have to pay the shipping. John Deere hat. I love finding these vintage Nissan John Deere hats. I found a bunch of them at a thrift store. Pair of free shoes. Adidas. I think those sold for $35 on the best offer. This I actually had in my booth, and I had it for $5, and it didn't sell in my booth after a month, so I put it on eBay, and I got $24.88 free shipping. There's a dancing backyardigans doll. I just bought another one of these for 98 cents at the Salvation Army. This one sold for $9.88 plus shipping. This was part of a lot I got on an online auction, and had to go pick it up in Auburn. This one sold for $24.88 with plus shipping. The other one sold for 30 something. At Glass Eye Studio, look for those. This Vera Bradley bag was $5, and it also had a smaller wallet that matched it in with it. And this one sold for $24.88. This up at an auction for $3. I don't remember what the best offer was I took on. I think it was like $15. Pinocchio mug that came from the lady that had worked at the Disney store, and I paid $1 for that mug. Sold for, I think it was 22 something. No, it was 20. Took on best offer $20 on it. And to radio for aircraft radio scanner. Couldn't test it because I didn't have any plugs for it, and sold it not tested. And it sold for $12.88 plus shipping. Sims game. This actually sold better on eBay than on Amazon. Got $14.88 for it. Paid $1 for it at a garage. Another Nerf gun. This one I picked up at a garage sale for $5. Really thought it would be more, but it wasn't. This little Curious George got for $2 at a garage sale. Sold for $16.88 free shipping. These squirrel calls were $3 at auction. And I think I took a $10 best offer on those, plus shipping. This vintage Remington knife, it had, it's supposed to have a hole down at the end of it, but somebody cut off the end of the handle. And I mentioned that in the description. But even with a little bit of rust on the blade, still got $16 for it. Here's the Vera Bradley wallet that came with that purse that I paid $5 for. I think I took a $15 best offer on that. It had free shipping. Here's another Vera Bradley bag. You guys want to make sure you get pictures of the corners of them. And there's a little dresser set that I got in a lot from an auction for $5. And I sold the other part of it, I believe. This went for $9.88. Vintage G.I. Joe belt buckle I got in a lot, box lot for $3. Here's a Speak Spanish. This is cassette tapes, and I paid $5 for it at a garage sale. Sold for $12.88. Sent media mail. Here's a Pampered Chef wallet that I took out of the 50-cent box at the Goodwill, and took a best offer, I think, at $10 on that one. Wasn't sure how to price that. Couldn't find any other ones. Another wallet from the 50-cent box. Sold for $9.88. The Vera Bradley wallet, paid $1 for that one at a garage sale, sold for $9.88. Lobster tie, love those silk ties. They sell pretty good. This one sold for $9.88. I don't usually pick these up, but it had a bunch of games with it, so I decided to give it a shot. And it was only $1, sold for $9.88. Bugle Boy shirt, not a brand I usually pick up, but I liked the theme to it. Had a nice pictures on the shirt. Here's the Auction Tech router. That one sold for $39.99 plus shipping.